fashion is so perishable, and if you have a thought, even the night before, that what you're doing is wrong, and that it already feels old or looks old, you have to. You have to move heaven and earth. You have to kill yourself. You have to drive everyone around you crazy to get it to exactly where it should be and as close as it can be to the right thing before it goes out on the runway. So it's really right up into the last minute.
That sounds pretty crazy.
It's fashion.
What is the future of American fashion? What is American fashion, and what does 7th Avenue need next? Calvin Klein is retired. Donna Karan has been bought by LVMH. Oscar de la Renta is over 70.
Knowing that this is where we've just come from, what do I want to see next?
There's space for a new generation to come up.
There is this generation out there that is struggling to survive.
This is the only industry where you can be perceived to be successful and not make money, because a lot of the success is because of the hype from the press.
It's all an illusion, that's the thing. It's all a fantasy. You're walking up and down looking like you're worth millions of dollars, but meanwhile, probably all these people here are doing it for free, and they all go home to their lovely little tiny Lower East Side apartment and keep working away at what they love to do.
For 2.5 years, I was in my living room.
My bedroom was sort of the office.
Tripping over bolts of fabric.
I worked with my mother.
You could have such success on one level and then not necessarily know where the next meal's coming from.
I mean, when the young designers are Michael Kors and Marc Jacobs, who are both in their 40s, I mean, where is the next generation coming from?
So there was a lot of commonality through all of the...
Definitely.
We don't want to put somebody in here who's going to just be a artistic success and not a commercial success. Somebody who can run the business, the markups required, the overhead structure involved, making sure they have the right people involved. Now, if the clothes won't sell, then obviously it's not, it's not the right
I mean, these were my two, and I think it's somewhat will be part of what this committee decides, whether we see the future of 7th Avenue as being something that, has potential to have big business from this mentorship program, or whether it's something else.
But is the purpose of the fund to
What's the purpose of the fund? To forward
Jeffrey
fashion or to forward business?
I think that we're really meant to perpetuate the next generation of American talent.
Hi, Peter, you're next.
I think her application was very thoughtful. Some of these applications were not thoughtful.
Totally, and then she went into I need so much help with sample production.
So you think she has big potential?
Look how wonderful this was.
Oh, wow.
Do you all know his work? I'm sure you all do. And I just love the way, very John Galliano, he put the whole thing together.
She's understaffed, underfunded.
Is she at the right level yet?
She's a nice girl.
But nice girl. You need a strength. You need to walk in and own a room.
Exceedingly elegant, very well made, very precious.
How do you see that particular business growing?
I've heard from people that she's difficult.
I looked at everybody's work, and a lot of it became
very much the same.
A sea of the sameness.
So you're feeling she won't go to the next
level? Do I think that there are 10 other people that I would rather give the award to? Yeah.
I mean, is there anyone else up for discussion?
I can't believe that we got to those 10.
Yeah.
I think it's a very good, even without lingerie, it's an amazing representation to have.
You have females,
I think it speaks very well.
males, men's.
I hate to bring that up.
that one? You look cute. Her hair looks hot.
I love your dresses, by the way.
Oh,
I love
thank
everything.
We have an event tonight, so might as well do it up now. Yeah, really cute.
Okay, beautiful. You're ready.
It's all wait to happen.
It's good too. Perfect, Natasha. That's good. Remember, guys? All right, we don't need that. We need the film. Give me that on film. What's that?
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Miami originally. I grew up in New Jersey. I say it with a smile.
I know, like you're apologetic or something.
I just turned 26. I turned 26 in like a week. Friday the 13th. I think the hardest part is just like, we're still young and I see ourselves as like, we're definitely still students in a lot of ways. How do I put hold? What is that? The hold is the upside down one. Upside down one? Okay, hold. Hello? No. Hello? But it's just kind of difficult doing it in the public eye and like kind of making mistakes and figuring things out like so publicly in terms of, I mean, in the fashion public. We met freshman year and we always kind of like were feeling the same thing. We hung out with the same people, had the same set of references. Just like when we were in school, go skinny shoes. We were just friends and we just got together all the time to like do homework at night and we'd like help each other out a lot. Just like with our individual projects. And then one day we'd have like let's just do like a project together. And that's kind of just how it started. It just kind of like melted together. It's like a really smooth transition. What did you say? It's smooth. Smooth. This is our senior collection. This is the first collection we did with Barney's spot. We don't have any assistants ourselves, so it's like we're like cutting the fabric, we're like running up to the factory, finding the threads and the zippers, and we're running a business. We're running what's now a pretty, big-ish business. So we're not making any money either.
Well, when do you guys start making money?
The thing is, we're not even profitable yet. Then once we become profitable, we'll probably end up using those profits to like better the company, not really like better our personal lives. A little band, right here. From the bottom of this shape. And I think the combination of both of us is what makes it stronger. Sometimes we're fitting like really opposite things, and then when those opposite things come together and it creates something that's bigger than what you ever thought of. Jack and I do everything 50-50. Both of us.
Yeah, what's the spring season about?
Very like lady, kind of like tropical-y feeling with like African-y textures. Almost like a little Jackie-o-y. Boxy little shells. Really felt like African, but like all like on drugs. Like electric purples color. And lots, like a lot of colors. Yeah. Sunglasses. Yeah. Like turbans. Like we're doing like these turban-y things. Shifty little dresses. We always have like a billion references. It's never so like one-dimensional.
Your last show, you got good reviews.
Yeah. We got the best reviews we've ever gotten.
How'd that feel?
It was good. Like everything you've worked really hard for finally paid off. That's why we're busy now and stressed out. We have to make sure this next one looks amazing.
So my parents own a dry cleaning store in Saddlebrook, New Jersey, and I work underneath their store. My parents love it. They want me to move back to Jersey, live with them. But I really, I consider myself more of a New Yorker. When I first started my business, it was just so weird to be out there. And I was kind of lost. I didn't even know how to begin. And you're sort of disoriented because you're in this sort of very industrial no man's land and the birds are chirping. It's so unreal. I've always felt that New Jersey creates the best artists because it's so boring. It's like every small town sort of creates that fire that you just want to get out of there. Well, I was born in Seoul. It's a total immigrant story. They've had this business for, I think, 24 years. Our family is very, very tight. Everybody plays a role. 엄마, 이거 바느질 해줘도 돼? She helps me sew samples. She's great. She does all the zippers. I don't think she loves it. I mean, she keeps saying, you know, my eyesight's going. You gotta stop giving me these zippers. I mean, she's just there for me, for anything.
그럼 아빠 어떤 건지 알지?
그것만 가져간다.
어허.
그거 무브 안 했지?
아니.
그대로지.
My dad helps a lot. Yeah. These are light. Whenever I, you know, need something, my father ships the clothes over. When the production is done, we ship the clothes back. But I can't imagine not having that. One angle takes you to the next and takes you to the next. It's just sort of very free form. Yeah, my women usually come out very scary. I was into a phase where I gave them all this eyeshadow. Everyone said they look like battered women, so I stopped doing that. I don't want to design for battered women.
Hello. I'm doing very well. I'm going to 6th Avenue and 37th Street. Actually, 6th and 36 is fine. So, well, I'm thinking about something, but it's like too early to say, and I'm really very superstitious, and I don't like talking about something until it's like fully realized and like it walks down the runway, because like last season I started out thinking about sort of American West and ended up with like parade uniforms. I design, make patterns, sometimes make samples, supervise production. I'm excited about the craft of making clothes, how it goes from sketch into the actual garment. And I think that's pretty good. It's a little bit above chest level. Yeah, like that. Because if you put it like this, they're gonna think that it's a patch pocket. I care how my sleeve fits in the armhole, how the collar lays against the neck. There's a saying that it should take you 15 minutes to notice that a gentleman is well dressed, and that's how I based my philosophy. That's why there are no bright colors or shiny buttons. I like that you have to take a journey to discover what it is. This is what makes me happy, and this is what makes my life interesting. And I don't know how to do anything else. Are you ready, you? Yeah. My wife's name is Gail, and currently she resides in London. She was given an opportunity to work for this international company. It forces us to live apart.
The fun started because it became so evident to all of us at Vogue that young talent, both in New York and on a worldwide basis, needed help.
I think more often than not, small young designers, as talented and as appealing as they may be,
fail.
Every season there's a whole group of new designers, and maybe in 3 seasons you'll never see them again.
Something those of us at Vogue certainly have been very aware of over the years, particularly after the 11s.
9/11 was the final death knell of the fashion industry, and I think that many of us are just recovering now.
There was not a lot of priority in shopping after 9/11.
That was the catalyst, as tragic as it was, that made us realize that we were in a position to help these young people.
Well, the first component is $200,000, which would be very nice.
$200,000 could go a long way for me.
The second is a mentorship.
You paired up with an industry, sort of inside a high-up person, and they sort of advise you on how to take your company from one point to the other.
This is not about just giving them the money. This is about, you know, providing them with, you know, guidance.
That's really what the fund's there to do, is to assist them in their creative growth by giving them the things that they need to do to develop a business.
Lisa from CFDA. We're doing site visits to the designers' studios, and we are hoping that we can come in tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Hi, I'm sorry, it's Lisa from CFDA again, got cut off. So anyway, someone can call me back. Thanks. Speak with you soon. Bye-bye.
So they come in and they kind of see how we work. So they're there to see sort of my operation or lack thereof.
We weren't sure who was going to come.
And they're just gonna check out the clothes, you know, see where we work, see how things work. We're just gonna show them around.
The editor of American Vogue coming is a pretty monumental event. It's pretty much like Bill Gates coming to a startup computer company to see what they're doing. She's a kingmaker.
So let me ask you this now. Now that you have all your orders for fall, where do you think you'll wind up in total volume for 2004?
About 650, 700,000.
Do you have any banking relationships?
No. I mean, my brother-in-law is helping me out, and my wife, unfortunately.
What does she do?
She actually works in London right now, so.
Well, that's a bummer.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a transcontinental relationship.
Do you think at all about expanding to do women, Alexander, or do you want to strict?
Right now, I think the design past is littered with corpses of companies that tried too many things too fast.
Very smart.
Very good answer.
Very good answer.
Excellent
answer.
This belongs to a store that basically we're not shipping it to because they have not paid their bills, like a $40,000 wholesale order.
They order basically every month.
So how much would a pair of those earrings retail for roughly?
$3,000.
We don't make any decisions unless we talk to one another. We don't take on any new stores unless we've researched them. And we're just very cautious.
Bleached alligator.
Bleached alligator.
This is beautiful. How much?
29,000 retail.
It's
We
gorgeous.
sold 6 of them, 6 or 7.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Isn't this the coolest texture in the whole world? It's bleached.
Bleached.
And we're all out of school. She's out of school, we're out of school.
Right.
Like that's the one thing in our company.
it's learning as you
Everyone's
go.
under, Alex is the oldest one. He's 26.
So nobody really has experience in the business.
No one.
Well, like who's, you know, talking to you about what margin you should be getting and how to calculate that?
We do. We learn.
Really?
You know? Thank God we have heads on our shoulders. So we're not, you know, we learn.
So your biggest expense is making the collection, but obviously you have rent here.
Yeah, the rent here is pretty good. We pay like 6,000, 6,500, and we live here too.
Oh, and you live
There's productions back here. We do knits in Italy. We do some things we're actually doing in Korea now, some of our softer pieces. I was working out of my apartment for about 4 years, tripping over bolts of fabric.
I want to do killer sexy dresses, you know, incorporate sequins with nets, really body hugging forms.
That is gorgeous.
And I love the back, how it does that. Mm-hmm. There's still a lot of work for this one, though. It's just something's going on here that I don't really like. So I got to figure that part out.
You want to remove the fullness?
Yeah, it's just too much going on.
So are you totally rigorous about being here every day?
Every day. Yeah. My parents love it. 엄마, 아빠. It's my dad.
Thank you for having us.
Okay. Nice having you.
Hi,
So nice to meet you.
Thank you. Are you finished?
I think so.
Yes,
They're really excited.
very proud.
Thank you very much. Fantastic. Anyway, I guess we should be heading back.
What kind of questions do they ask you?
They asked me about the business, where I manufacture, how many pieces I make, could I handle fame?
What did you say to that?
Well, I just said that, you know, my generation understands that this is part of the whole business.
That was a lame answer.
I think it was true what I believed without lying.
How do they pick a winner? Is it like based on need? Is it based on like, there's money, right? It's money.
It's $200,000.
So doesn't need play? You need.
I know.
Korean newspaper랑 것도 가져올까?
My parents, I mean, it's like, well, is there anything coming out in the Korean press? It's like, they don't care. I'm just like, Mom, I'm in American Vogue. And they're like
Vogue,
but the Korean Vogue. Yeah.
Korean newspaper big like this.
Like whatever, Vogue, whatever.
Different?
They put me in.
Still don't understand
Your
what
dress. Her dress.
What is it?
That's my dress too.
My daughter dress.
That's good.
작은데 다리가 너무 크게
Yeah, you look. Everyone said that. Everyone who saw it at work said she looks tall.
다리가 너무 크게 나와.
What's boom, boom, boom? I know what it is. We don't have any music here either. Where's your music? Turn it on, honey. Very good. Keep looking around as you're doing it, babe.
Guinevere would be amazing.
Is Peter too far forward now? A little more noise. That's it. Everybody and me again. Very good, Julia. Sexy girls.
I wonder if he's going to be a son.
Right, good. Okay. Looks very good. So just be patient with me, guys. I have to take a few. I just think on the roll.
Are you okay?
5 minutes.
I can take people out now. Now's the time, guys. We've had all this time. I'm allowed to have a little time too. Together on the other, that'll work just as well. Okay? The first camera, say, put your foot down. You know, like, yeah, that's cool. You're taller. Okay, man, hold on again. You're very good. This will be imprinted in history.
Yeah, Alexander looks very regal. That's very nice.
Well, it's like the class.
I think it looks really good. The other day we got a surprising phone call. Sarah Jessica Parker asked to make a tuxedo for her. Cloak machine is in action. She'll be coming in for a fitting tomorrow and we'll see if I know what I'm doing. Danny, could you? What? Something.
Yeah, I'm here for a while now.
Okay.
Hello. Hey, John. I like everything.
I was giving you. I
You
did
did
measure
beautifully.
myself. Yes. It's a little. The sleeves might be a bit narrow. Maybe not.
Wow.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Oh.
Wow.
Good God.
I am very
happy?
Great.
I'm very happy. It does fit.
In my opinion, when something fits this well and it's this chic and elegant and understated, it's unindictable on the red carpet. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a narrow sleeve.
I mean, it does bring me an enormous satisfaction of when the sleeve fits perfectly.
Yes, it works good.
Just
it's
great.
A little sleeve.
It's great.
What's that?
Silk.
Silk. That's from Spring '05. I was thinking, have you seen this movie Pale Rider? Kind of what I was kind of going for
It's
with
just a
that.
beautifully cut jacket. I mean, it's a beautifully cut coat.
Cassock.
It's like cassock.
Sorry.
Cassock.
That's why I'm here. It's why I'm here.
I'm just being difficult.
No, be who you are. Don't be who you are.
Did you know Parenza Schoolers clothes in general, or did you just kind of wander in?
I've known him from the beginning. He's kind of been climbing the ladder for the last few years. He's been kind of hot stuff, and I'm looking at it from a point of view of it looking well on my client, and also would look well on me also.
If you stay in fashion long enough, you become a creature. You start to depend on your sunglasses and your all the sort of idiosyncrasies that you can indulge yourself in because you are, in a sense, a performer. And fashion designers in today's world are performers to a certain extent. I mean, Carl is a thing. He has a look. Donatella is the same way. All of us have our personas that we cultivate, which is part of our brand and represents something about what we want to say. You know, the Proenza Schooler, Schuyler, how do you say that? Their shtick is a thing, and that's part of what they are. They're these really cute, attractive, appealing guys that, not to say they're not good designers, they're great designers, but it's part of it. It makes you want to buy into that.
There's no business like show.
Yay! I love that.
Ooh, that looks cute. That's hot. That's hot. Let me see the boobs on you. I think they look hot on you.
This is really crazy and cute.
That looks cute.
This is a cute look.
Let me see without the jacket. It's cute without the jacket too. So cute.
Yeah.
You're cute.
So cute. They fit so hot. And they're so cute. Really, really, really hot.
That one's hot on you. Try this on.
Try on this cardigan. Try both. So cute. We wish every girl in the world was like you. You're hot.
Do you guys fight much?
Yeah.
Each other? Yeah, of course. We're a duo. Of course we fight.
But it's like silly little things. It's falling. It's gonna fall out.
So we're getting a huge fight about that.
Once I grab it, because this thing's like that. Once I pulled it out, I seriously got like punched in the face.
He's not listening to any music right now. It's on mute, so he can listen to everything we're saying, but he's pretending not to be able to.
I can hear you.
That's how well I know him.
Let me talk. Do you want to hear about Lazaro?
I didn't say anything bad about you, so don't start, please.
His favorite word is me.
Oh, yeah? What about you?
I don't know. It's never about me.
Stop.
Part of the judges' decision-making process will be the upcoming fashion show. And usually it's sort of like stressful enough, I mean, as a fashion show, because people from the panel are going to be present. Let's get him into a suit, like this whole shebangity-bang. Hello, this is Alexander calling from Cloak. I was wondering if Carl Kolbitz? Oh, you did. Ay, ya mama ding dong. This is not fun or funny. By any chance, do you have anybody who looks sort of like Carl, or everybody's gone home? Call time is 2:30, and we'll tell you, Booker.
Yeah, we need skinny, no muscles. We don't use little cute boys. We need men.
She's a new model.
We're testing her out.
This is one of the belts for the spring show. So the hook and eyes just need to be like fixed a little bit.
Here was a 25 Very good. Is it too booby?
No, it's perfect.
Is it too booby?
What's too booby?
Hi, Story. Hello. 지금 저 인턴이가 다른 zipper 갖고 온 거예요. I have embroideries. But I want to see this one first. All right. And this one, you have to gather this, and then you have to put it in that mirror machine, the fine one. You're gonna cut this tight, though, right?
이게 없으면
I can't cut the dress if there's none of this. I can't get any more of that nets. He has to cut as tight as possible.
Did you search all the places?
Yeah, we went crazy looking for it. Just a single sample that I need. Is that gonna be ready? Tomorrow? Really? And the 80-34?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
The two things that you asked me. It's gonna be really good.
Is it nice? Little attitude.
Oh, here we are. It's Fashion Week. It's crazy. No, naughty boy. Ow.
If you were sitting where I was sitting, you would feel the way I feel.
Beautiful, amazing.
I need a scissor. Lazaro, we're starting.
Stop, we have to stop.
Everybody from the committee that's in the audience is really looking to see the clothes, obviously, but just the bigger package and the presentation and the production and an understanding from what you see about whether it really does have legs.
I once commented to Sally Singer that, you know, this is the first time I really feel like I've been so scrutinized, and she was just like, frankly, you are being scrutinized.
One of the most all-encompassing designers in the sense that she does everything pretty much herself. She's like pretty much a one-man show. And she puts her heart and soul and everything she has into it, and you see that. You see that sort of energy in the clothes.
Great, really? Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Get those out, please, immediately. Those earrings are not Tiffany's. And everyone, no models own jewelry, only Tiffany jewelry.
We need to do a show because clothing is about movement on the body, and that's what I like to deal with, how clothing works on a human form.
To invest every
every garment with something that feels personal, from the buttonholes, the way they work, the type of fabric that he's using. The extra value that Alexander brings to it is a feeling, the ability to imagine these mere mortals, guys, in a heroic role. I mean, this guy thinks a lot about historical stuff, but he does it without it making it look like a costume, too.
What do you hope people took away? What feeling do you hope they took away today after seeing your collection?
I hope they saw a collection full of spirit. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm fantastic. I'm a little hot. That's a little... Thank you for coming, Joey. I appreciate it.
You guys, all the models do just like really natural walk and don't stop at the cameras. Just keep walking. You're walking down the street, just really avoid.
What Prenza has done in a very short time is really create a very strong image of clothes that are young but chic. They've done that remarkably well for designers so young.
Their signature is that tight, pure little camisole top, also it's addressed with a lot of channels and piping and intricate details. I mean, they're all quirky younger girl proportions. That's why the clothes look so hip. It's kind of like, you know, a cyber warrior meets an uptown girl.
For the most part, the 10 finalists, I mean, they sort of rose to the occasion.
Because it gave you one more level of criteria in a way.
Yeah, Doreen was very pretty, and it was a huge step forward in terms of a show compared to her last show.
So close.
I mean, it was like a what you expect in Paris sometimes, one of those European, super cool shows with super cool casting.
And the clothes?
No, the clothes are amazing.
They're great.
Fantastic.
Like New York, yeah, you're
No,
right. Felt very
Berlin.
Felt like you were in Berlin.
Berlin late at night. And Jack and Lazaro, I thought their show was terrific.
I thought their show was fantastic. I thought the clothes looked fantastic.
Well, that's good. Okay, so nobody gets knocked out on show week. Okay.
Yeah, this is it. Hello? It's pulling. We can't ship them like this. He has it like for a week and a half. And still not fixed. This needs to be stitched down. So I'm sick of this. This needs to be stretched.
Yeah, I'll try one more time, but I cannot guarantee.
No. I'm paying you a lot of money for this, and I have to make it myself now. When is this going to be fixed?
This one, give me one more day on Tuesday. So I have to send it over
No.
to the 3G.
You would deliver this to me yourself, because I'm sorry, you had this forever. And this is going to cost me money. Every time I call the truck, it costs me $150. I don't have $150. I'll see you Monday.
Okay.
Bye. The total. You agreed on a price, you agreed on a date, and you have nothing in the end. And then some kind of weak-ass excuse. We have a store canceling from Germany because of this, because of him. Very good. Very good. I can take some more. And the last one. You okay? The champion weightlifter. Russia takes the prize. It's due to the steroids use that the Soviet team advances into the semifinals.
He's gone through so much hardship with this. It's such a romantic, dark story. He deserves finally some serious recognition. And you know what it is? He just wants to be respected in the industry as a professional designer and well-respected craftsman, because that's what he is.
All right. Oh, this might be the truck. The truck full of stuff. Hello? All right. We're coming down. The truck is here. The truck is here. Never fear. Okay, guys, I'm going to abandon you for a little bit because my clothes are coming back. Yeah, bye.
Are they here? Do you want me to
Yeah,
stay
they're
here?
here. You should stay here
Okay.
and mind the fort. You have the racks here already, right? Oh, you guys are so brilliant. You're geniuses. Well, the coat should not be on the floor.
You said that there was potholes.
Potholes where? Oh, guys, did it fall down?
Yeah.
This is really expensive stuff. It couldn't.
No, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, that's upside down. Okay, very good.
Alexa, are you going to make your shipments?
Hopefully no one will cancel on us.
Hello, Bunny. How are you? It's almost midnight here, and I tried you at work, but nobody answered. Anyway, I just want to leave you a good night. I love you. I miss you. I'm coming home soon. Give me a call to say good night, okay? Bye.
New York is that way. I don't know how many miles. A lot of miles. 6 hours by air. Yeah. I should know that. I should know the exact number of miles.
Hello, Bunny. I'm walking down the street by London Bridge, and we have inadvertently gotten caught in the Nike run. And we're having a little trouble. We keep kind of getting in the way. Oh. So you're at the office? Well, of course. It was a stupid question. Where else would you be? Don't be gray, and everything will be okay. I love you, Bunny. Happy anniversary. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye. Oh.
Your anniversary?
Yes, it is our anniversary. Yes. 11 years.
We've seen him like sitting alone in his apartment at night,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is the hard part. Yeah, we miss each other.
It's not easy to come to work every Saturday and Sunday. It's not when you see people eating at pastis, enjoying their breakfasts, and like I walk by them and it's like, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not enjoying my freaking brioche?
By the way, taste that cheese, you'll die. If I'd known how good it was, I would have gotten twice as much. Or 6 times as much.
You guys are so amazing. What is all this yumminess? I'm cool with champagne. I always need a nap when I drink in the morning. Oh, cheers, guys.
Cheers. Yeah. By the way, son, the 4 of us went up to the Adirondacks.
I saw the pictures.
35 deer. Like
No, but
wild
wait.
deer
Wild
with
deer,
horns
wild
and
deer.
crazy shit.
She like pushed me against the wall to go to the bathroom. Like did Avril Lavigne, that little 13-year-old, push me against the wall?
You getting wet or you okay? I'm okay. It's gross outside. Should have worn a little sweater or something. I know. I'm glad you're coming.
Okay, for sure. All right, bye.
Ugh. What was that?
Shirley.
What she say?
She's like, since tomorrow's a holiday and stuff, I might just come and get some work done today because I want to go to a Knicks game tomorrow.
Tell her she can't.
She's like, well, it's a holiday.
Yeah, I don't give a
I don't give a either. Just like, I'm like,
Like
we'll
to a
talk about it
Knicks
when you
game,
come
like
in.
when we're like crazy, like lacking interns and
She's
stuff.
like, press is pretty much closed right
Great,
now.
then she could run in, like she can.
She
go
could
to-
run errands for us.
Errands. Like go to the factories with us, help us carry bags. Like we need you to come into work tomorrow. I know you don't have that much to do, but even if it's just to run errands for us and like do things, like we're crazy busy. I was here till 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday. There's just a billion things. If you have nothing to do for yourself, that's even better because then you could help us. Just coming. And that's our biggest problem because we're young. People feel like, oh, whatever. But you gotta put your foot down.
I'm moving tomorrow.
What do you mean you're moving tomorrow?
I'm
You're moving tomorrow.
He's moving tomorrow.
I'm moving.
We got separate places.
You did.
It's
It's
just-
over.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
We didn't get separate places.
We did, but it's not over.
It's over. No, we're just,
Got our separate places.
It's claustrophobic being
No, it's just we live together, we work together, we're together. It's a lot. No,
It's
we'll
a little
still spend every night together,
overwhelming.
I'm sure. Do you think I could buy a slipcover for this, or I have to have it specially made?
I don't know. You probably have to get a special name. Just put it right here. Put it at the end of this.
Yeah, it's pretty much everything.
Is that everything?
I still have to do all my clothes and stuff, so I'll just bring that.
That you can do later.
That's what I'm saying, I don't know if I could sleep there. Maybe where we're gonna sleep. You're sleeping in here. You don't live in my place.
So, that,
Oh my god, are you for real? Of course you can stay with me, not every night.
it's fine.
What?
start.
You want to sleep over every night? Are you serious? I'll think about it. What's on your skin? You have a little rash. You notice that? Is that the movers? Hey guys. How's it going? Jack, things that need to go on the second floor is this bed and that table, the black table. Everything else you can just put on the first floor. And yeah.
Hey, how's it going? Oh no, Preeti, what are you talking about? I've been up since like 3:30 in the morning. Okay.
There was a fire at my parents' store. There was a lot of damage that was done to the roof. The actual business area is completely gutted, and there's nothing there. Majority of the clothes have been moved down to my area, and that's a little bit discouraging. Everything is just all over the place, and it's very difficult to concentrate.
It's all gone.
this type of award would give them the knowledge and the wherewithal.
So Dewey she works downstairs from her parents' dry cleaning business by herself every day. She reverse commutes from Chelsea, where she lives, to New Jersey. It's like a Kevin Smith movie or something.
Does she have any employees at all?
No.
She has
her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend helped with the show.
Right.
Do you think she's going to stay the course?
I think that she'll stay the course because she has been at it for so long and really knows what customers want, what her women want in terms of fit.
Well, Steve, you and I went to Cloak.
Yeah. So.
Well, I think that guy is so charming and so dedicated and a true designer that we could help him hook up with an Italian designer or big house that needs help, and he could easily do that.
Proenza?
You know, when I looked at the ages, I mean, not that any of them are old, these guys are the youngest and have done so much in such a little time. I mean, it's just...
And been on it.
And they're so, I mean, from our point of view at Vogue, they are so charming to deal with. They're so professional.
Great.
Oh, I think everyone's worthy.
Yeah,
everyone's totally worthy.
All I know is that we walk in there with 5 pieces that we've chosen to present, and then they are going to ask us all these questions about our business.
It's a 15-minute chance to show the judges who you are.
The first question is like, what are you going to do with the money?
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing is for me to keep my wits about me.
The panel of judges tomorrow. What looks we're going to show them.
How about this one?
I don't know about that one. I don't know about either of these.
How about this one?
Maybe. But some skirts.
Definitely. Oh, the mini skirt for sure.
Doesn't really matter which ones are there.
I think it's important though that we stick together, because to ask questions to each other about how we like it. It's a pretty intense panel. Like, do we want the full skirt, like, and the pencil skirt, like, what's the, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're just gonna make it up, and then the person's not gonna like it, and then we're gonna have work for no reason.
So tomorrow is like final jury, like big scary board. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just you have to agree on everything, which is hard. It's 2 different people.
Fall 04, oh yeah, trench. Oh god, that much money? Appreciate it.
Good job.
Showtime.
You like it?
Just so you know, you have us, we have you for 15 minutes, 5 of which you should probably take to make your presentation and talk a bit about what we're seeing, and then the models would leave and you'd stay, okay?
Okay. So my name is Duri, and these are the 5 pieces I've chosen. Janelle is wearing from my second collection. Janelle, if you can just turn around. I developed the whole string idea and brought embroidery into the new element for my spring. And then Elise is wearing from my 3rd collection.
I was getting more involved in the whole draping technique and really evolving all of that. And I felt that this piece really represented what my fall collection was really about. I felt that this was a new sort of territory for me. And then Alexander is wearing one of the pieces from my new collection. This piece I felt was important only because I really started developing more of the draping aspect of it.
I'm Alexander, and my company is called Cloak. Everything was an interpretation of Western clothing through sort of Russian eyes, and from a punky underground attitude towards more refined, mildly aristocratic concept.
Anne V is wearing a navy Duchess satin skirt with a little kick in the pleat in the back, if you want to turn around for a second. I call it the flirt skirt.
I started with wire because it's all I could afford at the time. The color of my gold is made especially for me. It's actually type of rose gold, but not too rosy.
This collection had this clean, modern look, and it's sort of the black and white that I think shows up in my work a lot, that makes it very sort of graphic looking.
Trying to do stuff that was a little bit more feminine. Some of our past seasons were a little bit more structural.
We're playing with a new denim linen mix that we found, which is like a lot softer and a little bit more fluid.
Spring is based on Helmut Newton's Lover, a beautiful French woman. They have a torrid, scandalous affair, and here she is.
But in our first minute, we're going to do a song. Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a... Remember what we talked about, girls? There's a bar, far Bombay, let's fly away. All right, thank you very much.
And we don't really have looks yet for spring. We have like a couple samples.
They came back last minute.
So we're just like, tried to put something together best we
You get
can.
like a general.
It's not necessarily a look from the show, but.
I think it's really important for us to sort of establish a diversity of product. A full skirt, pencil skirt, short pant, long pant, shorts, simple sweaters, heavy coats.
And then pretty much all we're always playing with the contrast. So like the heavy pearls with like a day look with a pair of shorts.
So we're done with the girls, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Thanks, girls.
Thank you.
We're on our own now. Big scary board.
What so far has been your biggest challenge?
For the most part, it's cash flow issues.
We're opening to a lot new markets, but in every market it's very limited. Because we're trying to establish the exclusivity of the brand, like this thing that people don't know where to get it, but that exists, and it's something that's precious.
Yeah. So you're not going to be interested with signing with another?
No, it just gets harder because you need money to grow, and then people, we've had offers of money all the time. We're not denying that. But then they're like, we'll give you money, give me 50% of your company.
Right.
Give me
100% of your
Even 100% of your company. We're like, screw you, no.
How do you get the name out there?
Somehow, the downtown, sort of Lower East Side people kind of embraced us. We're starting to dress a lot of bands, like Elephant and Franz Ferdinand asked for our clothes. So it's kind of somehow being connected to that rock scene is helping.
I remember from your application that you didn't have any paid employees. Is that right?
I have no paid employees. My boyfriend does all the graphics. He's a messenger. He does so much of the work. So he really organizes everything that I do.
Fashion is what I breathe, and more than fashion is how things are made. The beauty and the purity of couture. There's always gold, silver, metallic, python, anything that as a Puerto Rican I like metallics a lot. It's made out of white shoe. I grew up with metallic shoes around me.
Are you profitable right now?
What's your volume going to be for this year, and are you profitable at the volume? What volume will you achieve this year?
Wholesale would be 1.5.
Great. And are you profitable on the 1.5?
Oh, no.
No.
Is your business profitable?
No. If it were, I probably would not be here. We always are on the verge of being profitable, but then...
How did you initially finance your business?
It was with my own money, my 401k.
I did that too.
When are you going to feel like you're successful, or do you, or? My first sign of success was when I got a Poland Springs water cooler of my own.
You know, I would love to be able to do, you know, a line of shoes or, you know, oh, our 15 minutes are up.
This is a kind of a two-part prize or award. There's a financial component and then there's a mentoring component.
In terms of this award, where do you see the money going? And then what sort of mentoring team would you be looking for?
It would be amazing to have somebody who had an objective overview and make suggestions as far as how we can improve our production.
What kind of volume do you guys do in terms of dollars a year?
I think that if I had the staff, I would be able to create a bigger collection.
How have you been able to finance it so far?
My parents, myself.
Terrific. Thank you, Jerry.
Great. Thank
very
you.
much.
Do I close it?
Yeah.
Well, of course, last though.
Right.
I love Libertine.
The Libertine, Provenza, and who's your other?
I love. Well, I'm just giving you mine.
Yeah, go ahead. This is her.
Libertine.
Libertine, Benaz Cloak.
That's everybody.
So, no, I cut out some. I did cut
And
some.
she's not about it.
Edmundo, I think that would.
I mean, I think what he does is beautiful.
Cloak.
Same. I'm a big fan of Libertine.
I had Libertine, Provenza, Cloak, Benaz, and just because I thought she was so charming, I had Duria.
I would have Hoorie.
What's interesting to Habitual for this award?
They're the biggest company. They're the least in need of the money.
They're not making a profit though. I mean, just because.
I'm convinced that this exposure is really.
Or if we were going to narrow, what does everyone think about now?
We're disagreeing here. So I have to keep saying that we've got to not feel badly because every day I'm feeling badly.
Cloak and Provenza.
Visual panache.
Definitely given. I think it's fantastic.
I think we should just vote, to be honest.
I'm going to fold the ballot and hand it to Katie, who will be standing at the end of the table. And Katie.
It takes most people at least 20 years to make it. Okay? It took Saint Laurent 20 years, almost. Well, I mean, took him a little less than that. I mean, by 68, 69, he was very well known. But was he making money? I don't think so. I think it was another 5 years after that before they made money. Marc Jacobs, 20 years. But then, go to Valentino's house and see what fashion has bought.
Coming at 9:25, and we've really got to start the program so it's over no later than 10 o'clock. Welcome remarks are going to be by Peter Arnold. Isaac, he goes after Anna. Carla, you're going to get him from outside, bring him in, or if he's seated at Anna's table.
So should I have a phone with me?
I'm sweating.
cry if we win, aren't you? You want me to do the talking?
It really is like the Academy.
And now my fellow judge, Anna Wintor.
Your speech there, right?
This competition has been an extraordinary journey for all involved. And to the finalists, I must offer my most profound gratitude. To me, you are all winners. And all of you represent the future of American fashion. We have been inspired by your many, many talents. It has, in every sense, been a terrific trip. Thank you for the ride.
Here. Well, so I don't know what to say except to the new guard, except run for the hills. I sound like a big, old, tired naysayer, which I am and always have been. But don't let me stop you. I want to encourage this new guard. I'm going to ask the finalists to stand up. Why don't you stand up?
Stand up, guys.
The thing that we have to really be sure here is that we back a winner. Yeah.
Very important.
Very important.
I think the designers who don't win, given the way the system works, it's a money-eating proposition. And it's just very, very, very hard that, these businesses survive.
Most small businesses do not succeed. Eventually, he's got to sell to somebody. If not, it's a footnote in fashion as somebody who was like fabulous and everything else, but it really didn't work.
The city's doing well, but it's because of your industry. Let me give you a couple of numbers. $32 billion, that's the economic impact of the fashion industry on the city. So this is something that is very important to our industry, to our city, to our future. Now, the winner of the very first CFDA Vogue Fashion Award is... I knew it was the name I couldn't pronounce. Proenza Scholler. Congratulations, guys. This is an award.
Awesome.
And more importantly, this is a check. Whoa. So congratulations to both of you. All the best.
Thank you.
Good luck.
That's a lot of money. We're not sure what to do with it, but we'll think of something for sure. It's amazing to be part of an industry that supports its young in such a crazy way. There's not many industries in this world that can say that. That, like the older people just sort of support the younger people, which doesn't really make sense, but works for us. So we're eternally grateful for everyone that has helped us get here today. Thank you.
We're definitely truly, truly grateful, and everyone's been so supportive. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I can drink now. Yeah. Thank you. Were we dorky up there? Cheers. 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 Here's your drink.
Very nice and dessert.
Thank you. I love you. Now we have to go out today.